scoring screamers and making your opponent rage quit. Now that sounds like a formation that would be for me, and if it's for you, let's take a look at it. It's the 4-2-2 formation that we're going to be taking a look at today, and as you go over to EasySBC's website, you can see in the tactics slot there is a lot of tactics that we have to offer, all from dedicated pros that understand the game inside out. Now if you go on filters and type in the formation and have a look what you want, we have got it there for you, okay? But in today's video, like I said, the focus is going to be the 4-2-2, and the inspiration that we're going to be taking from is Cameron Rock's 4-2-2. We do change it, so let's get into the video. We already know the formation, so the build-up style is going to be balanced and the defensive approach is high instead of aggressive. So that's one of the changes that I've made to it, okay? Now when we're looking at this formation, one thing that I want you guys to focus on is on the interchanges of play. If you look at the little individual pieces of brilliance that you can cause in the final third, the overloads that you have, this formation is so strong. You can see here, we lose the ball, but we win it straight back, and that's because of that decently high depth, which is 70 as opposed to the 95 like I mentioned. Now let's get into the good stuff. When it comes to the player roles, we're going to have both of our strikers on advanced forward, and the reason being is very clear. I want both of my strikers to be up the pitch at all times possible, always giving me an outlet, and I always know where they're going to be. Having two strikers is such a plus as well. It also allows me to do the first time over the top through balls because I've got the two players to bounce it off from each other, which ultimately, when you're playing 95% of the FC players that you come up against, they are going to be super aggressive with their players, whether it be CDMs or centre backs, and it's always the similar kind of patterns of play. Now, when it comes to your left attacking midfielder and your right attacking midfielder, which we're about to get into, we want your left attacking midfielder to be left-footed and be half winger. And then your right attacking midfielder, preferably right-footed again and shadow striker. Now, I'll talk about the reason why I preference the foot as well. But for now, what I'm going to show you here is your shadow striker, which is Dembele in this situation. Look how close he is to the attacking options, always there, starting attacks and making something work. Not only does your left attacking mid offer width, but they also come in and drift in at the right times. As you can see here, I get a bit of luck, but fortunately enough, I've got my left attacking midfielder in a high position to be able to tuck the ball away. Now, the reason why I preference foot is this reason: the Travellas, the left-footed Travellas and the right-footed Travellas from either side. Now, for me, in my case, I haven't got a right-footed right attacking mid, so you guys can do better than me and get yourself one. I just don't have one currently. Now for me, when it comes to my CDMs, I need them to be able to do a lot, okay? We have them on a deep line playmaker role, and we also have them on defend. Now with that being the case, I need them to not only be able to defend, I need them to be able to pass, be decent on the ball so I don't get caught in possession, and overall do a job for me that is noticeable and get really stuck in, like as you can see here. Another thing I just want to add is make sure you try get a left-footed left CDM and a right-footed right CDM. But onto the fullbacks. Essentially, you just need players that are fast, physical, and have good playstyle pluses to be able to defend. The roles that you're going to have them on is fullback and defend, so they're not going to be doing anything extravagant. You can send them on runs with the L1 and R1 trigger, but that is completely up to you and depends on how you want to play. With there not being too much help from the LAM and RAM when it comes to defensive support, your fullbacks, they just need to be capable. Now the remainder of the roles that we have is a centre back and a goalkeeper. You're going to want your goalkeeper on sweeper keeper and your centre backs on defender and defend. That's it, nothing extravagant again, no nonsense, get the job done. Now, all in all, the 4-2-2 for me is a super valid formation. So, now you've got everything to go try it out and smoke some guys in Weekend League. Comment down below how you get on, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.